Welcome to meditation. Today we're going to experience another form of meditation. For meditation really is just being receptive to the wisdom of Spirit, of the Creator. And it comes in many forms. And so this one is a meditation using music, singing, and the lyrics. And so you can choose to watch this as a video and watch the scenes and hear the songs. You can sing along. You can close your eyes and just hear the words. And if they resonate with you, allow them to be the words of your own heart. So join with me in this musical meditation.
Take time for me. Ooh, the fun never ends. I enjoy my life every day. I deserve it and I claim it and I give myself permission to play. 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 I give myself permission, permission, permission. Woo! The more I give to myself, the more that I have to give. I commit to my joy, it's the only way to live. I fill up my well every day. My priority is that I give myself permission to play. 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 Permission, permission, permission. And I don't have to ask anybody, 'cause right now is my time. I put myself first, I take care of me, and let my light shine. Woo! I'm gonna live out loud, follow my heart, believe in my dreams. Today I will start to take a risk and let it all be okay. I deserve it and I claim it and I give myself permission to play. 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 Permission, permission, permission. Permission to play. Permission to play. I give myself permission to permission to play. Every day some permission to play. Permission to play. Permission, permission, permission. Permission to play. Permission. Permission. Permission to play. Permission to play. Every day. Permission, permission, permission. Permission to play. 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 Permission, permission, permission. Permission to play.
All right. Everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job. Everything have to dig deeper to mind what will release you. A feeling that you had that left you feeling sad. There's nothing you can have outside yourself to fix it. And that's the reason why sometimes we have to cry to let it all go. Be still and know everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. You may have to dig deeper to mind what will release you. This may be hard to take, but the things we tend to hate is not a God mistake, placed here to be corrected. Every player has a role to make this world a whole, not for us to control. Be still and know everything is an inside job. Inside job. Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job. Inside job. Well, you may have to dig deeper to mind what will release you. Everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. Change the way you're looking at a thing. The thing you're looking at is gonna change. Everything is an inside job. Everything well, oh yeah, you may have to dig deeper to mind what will release you. Everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. Well, I said everything is an inside job. Everything is an inside job. Oh yeah. If it could be that we agree to live in harmony and set aside all that divides for the sake of humanity, would you say yes? Yes, yes, yes. If it could be that we agree to meet on common ground, plant the tree and spread the fruit of love all around, would you say yes? Yes, yes, yes. Come on, everybody, sing with me. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you believe in you and me, sing yes, yes, yes. If you believe like I believe, we can make a better world. Listening to each other till every voice is heard. Singing yes, 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 yes. What is the place if we found a way to end all poverty, so all could live with dignity from sea to shining sea? Oh, please say yes. Come on, everybody, sing with me. Yes, yes. has come. Love has come. Love has come into this place. Love has come. Love has come. Love has come into this place. Peace has come. Peace has come. Peace has come into this place. Peace has come. Peace has come. Peace has come into this place. Joy has come. Joy has come. Joy has come into this place. Into this place.
One. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Hamilton. Welcome to everyone who's here online. I don't know about you, but I feel happy today because the sun is out and it's warm. Welcome everyone. Thanks for spending time with us today. I'm Marcia Daly and I will be your presider, not assistant. 10% of everything we receive goes out to bless our community, and we are blessing in this quarter Food for Kids Ontario and Unity Canada. And so we begin. Let the Change Begin, written by Jana Stansfield and sung for us by our very ready Emilio.
Ready. We cannot change the world we see, so change begins in you and me. We change the world around us when the change begins within. So let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. The lesson from the willow tree is strength and flexibility. When nothing seems to go my way, it's time to learn to sway. So let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Patiently, courageously, be the change you wish to see. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin. Let the change begin within. Let the change begin. 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 Let the change begin within. Let the change begin. 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 Let the change begin within.
Oh, let the change begin within. So let's start with opening intention, opening prayer. Join with me in consciousness as I speak these words in the first person present tense and the positive. remembering that my words are powerful and that all is one. So as I breathe and I relax and I remember that the Spirit of God is the Creator, the infinite intelligence, the supreme being that is who I am, I relax into this knowing, into this trust that as I am the love, then everything dissolves into this love. For everything is love. And so I release. I release and surrender all that no longer serves me. And I choose to be the grandest version of myself. I choose to be the loving, compassionate, beautiful, marvelous, magnificent entity that is love and expression in this world. And I begin by being grateful. Grateful to know that I am the master of my ship, the author of my life, the initiator of my life experiences. Let the change begin with me. Please join with me in affirming, and so it is.
We are creating a world that works for everyone. Yes, we're amazing, and we've just begun to feel the power and freedom to be who we came here to be, as we discover each other and celebrate humanity. We are creating a world that works for everyone. Yes, times are changing. It's all a revolution as we are walking together. Love is leading the way through the fields of compassion to a world that works for everyone. To a world that works for everyone.
Today's word, written by Paul Hasselbeck, is world peace, and we need world peace. I create peace in the world. That's our affirmation. Peace is a foundation for beauty in the world. An artist creates beauty out of a spectrum of shades and hues. The diversity of color adds to the depth of the artwork. In similar way, biodiversity in the world contributes to the splendor of Mother Earth. I envision a world in which all people are accepted exactly as they are. I set an intention to practice and facilitate goodwill toward others. I behold the world around me and I find examples of people and cultures blending and mixing in magnificent ways. The potential for peaceful interaction and coexistence are endless. Acts of kindness, honesty, and healthy communications paint pictures of harmony. As I choose non-judgment and unconditional positive regard, I create peace in the world. Mhm.
Well, it's an idea whose times come. A new generation decides as one of the same small planet we are born. It's never been so obvious before. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky, breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. The future of history is crystal clear. The borders between us will disappear. Of the same small planet we are born. There's no foreign country anymore. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky, breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. Well, some say I'm out of touch with the times, that this world is no place for a vision like mine. Well, still I can see it, and still I believe it. There's too many lives on the line. There's too many lives on the line. We breathe the same air. Oh, and I think we ought to get along better, you and I. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky. We breathe the same air, I think we ought to get along better, you and I. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, kiss the same sky. We breathe the same air, and I think we ought to get along better. Oh, you and I. We breathe the same air. We breathe the same air. Breathe the same air.
Ah, that was a timely song, wasn't it? So did you know it's never too late and it's never too soon? Because the invisible comes first. And when you remember that, you remember perhaps a saying that you may have heard, and that was that you can't step into the same river twice. And what that is a saying from, I think it was Heraclius, and he was an ancient philosopher. And he understood that even though you may be standing on the same spot on the shore, that it's a very different river, and so are you as time progresses. And so that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at positivity and the idea of embodying and principle. And what is that? So it's never too late to find happiness and fulfillment. I know it wasn't something I was taught when I was young, that somehow you were declining as you got to a certain age. And it was so exciting to get to a particular age, and whatever that was when you were a kid. Maybe it was when you were free of your parents' rules. Maybe it was when you were living in your own house. Maybe when it was you're making your own money. Maybe it's when you had your first child, for those of you that are fathers and mothers out there, who've had fathers and mothers out there. This is from Henry David Thoreau. You must live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in each moment. Fools stand on their own island of opportunities and look toward another island. There is no other island. There is no other life but this. Oh, there was a time where the grass was greener. And I've come to recognize that, you know what? That grass is just as green here, if not greener. So don't worry if you're not where you want to be yet. Great things take time. So, for what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early, to be whoever you want to be. That's Scott Fitzgerald, and he continues to say, there's no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And he continues, I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you've never felt before. I hope you meet people who have a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. And if you're not, I hope you have the courage to start over again. And if there's nothing more profound than the idea that principle is not bound by precedent, I'll touch on that as we go to principle with a question mark. I'll leave you wondering, what does that mean? So embody. Change one thing at a time. I don't know if you've ever felt overwhelmed. And that overwhelm is because you're trying to accomplish perhaps too much, or you're pushing against the wind or something. And can you embody the idea of, I'm just going to breathe and take in what is mine to do right now, in this moment, not in the future or 3 seconds into the future even, or what happened in the past, but change your attitude right now to, it's okay right now. And what I choose right now, I can change that choice in the next moment if I choose. Instead of concentrating on changing one aspect, we often dwell on everything we perceive to have done wrong and experience something called analysis paralysis. Have you ever had your squirrely mind analyzing, gee, what could I have done differently? What could they have done differently? How can I, and I'm sure you can just even feel the swirling energy of that. And you get stuck in that because you can't be creative in that place. Focus on one thing about you to improve. It's much, much easier. You know, have you beat yourself up this week about something? I know I do occasionally. And then I remember, what good does that do? And imagine if somebody else was beating you up. You know, you're doing it to yourself personally. If someone else is beating you up, it's because they probably feel your vibration and they're just doing what you're already doing. So the kinder that you are to yourself, the kinder the world is going to show up as. You don't need to address everything at once. Just focus on one thing and do it the best that you can. And like Miguel Ruiz says, your best can change. My best today might be really crappy in comparison to my best tomorrow, but it's my best right now. And to be okay with that too. So self-improvement doesn't expire. Did you know that? Because we tend to analyze ourselves, don't we? We feel as though we have to keep improving on this, that, and the other thing. And almost without exception, some of the regret experienced later in life results from not achieving something. You know, they talk about people who have bucket lists and or the things that they say to themselves on their last few breaths. I hope that you're able to look at your life not as I wish I had of, or I wish I had done things differently, but to know that everything that you are doing in this moment, that you did in the past, that you're going to do in the future is just perfect for you. If you had known differently or know differently, you would behave differently. You would choose differently. Can you love yourself in spite of the things that you might regret? Because where does that regret come from? I shoulda, coulda, woulda. The ability to improve yourself doesn't expire. And the ability to love yourself doesn't expire either. So believe, accept, and have faith in yourself and those things you say that you want, because the invisible comes first. So are you sitting there wanting something? Can you just let it go and let it be instead? Because sometimes behind that wanting, in spite of that wanting, there is something so much more fantastic than that wanting. That wanting is actually limiting you, putting blinders on, blinkers, as we learned a few weeks back. Can you just accept everything as it is and it's just perfect, and what you choose now just creates your next moment? And if you're longing for more supply, you must feel you are supplied already. That's how you embody it. So if you're longing for something, can you put yourself in the place of being it, having it, experiencing it, loving it? Your energetic field is the magnet. It's what creates your life. You can only attract what you are consciously, in consciousness. So what are you being? What are you embodying today in this moment? Because you know what? There's time. And if you run out of time, you had a hell of a time getting there, didn't you? So as you keep your thoughts and heart poised in gratitude for what is already the splendor of your life, you're automatically living in splendor. Have you used that word lately about your life? The splendor of my life. How about I give you a job for this week? Find a reason to use the word splendor in your conversation this week. About yourself, about your life, or maybe about someone else's. All the support you could ever require is actually right here and appears for you in the perfect time. You know, the Unity teachings talk about divine perfection, and this is the perfect moment, and that there are no coincidences and all of those things. Can you just relax even in the middle of a crisis and say, somehow this is perfect. I don't know why. I don't know how. But it is. And if it's a good moment, that this is perfect too. And it's not elusive. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to say, well, I guess I have my quota of good this month, so the rest of the month will be crappy. No, it doesn't have to be that way. So as I go through life, I have faith that what I require is showing up for me right when it is necessary. In all ways, always, it is always here. Would you say that with me? As I go through life, I have faith that what I require is showing up for me right when it is necessary. In all ways, always, it is always here. How does that feel? It's easy to forget though, isn't it? Being the emotional beings that we are. There comes a time when you do not want anymore because you just know. When you can just relax into, if it's mine, it's mine. And if it's not, okay, can I make peace with that? Usually when you make peace with it is when it happens. You hear that with parents who want to try and have children. The moment that they give up is the moment they get pregnant. And that happens in life in all kinds of ways. That happens to be very visual, but there are many ways that that happens for us. Think about in your own life, when you finally just said, okay, I'm not going to push the river anymore. And you look back, perhaps it's a few years that you look back and say, that was the best thing I ever did, was surrender, let go. So, and as far as your health is concerned, the same truth applies. Your body is infinite source. I had a little bit of a sore back this week. That's a little eeky creaky even today. And I sat with myself and said, Spirit, how am I getting in my own way? Looked into Louise Hay's books about the different body parts and when you experience things, and it was about support. And I asked myself, how am I not feeling supported because of this little bit of eeky creaky? And I came to the realization that I was putting my energy and my strength out there rather than in the source within. And it hasn't resolved completely. I still have a little bit of eeky creaky, but it was one of those aha moments of, my good is right here. It's not out there with anyone or in any experience that I haven't already had. It's right here in this moment. And when I can make peace with that and know that I also create my future life by how I'm thinking right now, how do I choose to think as I move forward? Source is guiding me. Love is guiding me. Good is showing up in every way. That feels so much better. So trust. Use the world of infinite source as the true healer within you, ultimately moving you out of the race consciousness of illness and of old age. You know, many of us are getting older than we thought we'd ever be, having situations that we only saw older people have that we are now experiencing. And in a way, we're buying into it, because there's at least one person in this audience that I know says, that doesn't have to be the truth for you. I know all kinds of people who are really old. They don't have any of that. So why is it the truth for me? Why is it the truth for you? Because I chose it. Because you chose to believe it. So here's that famous quote by Ernest Holmes. Principle is not bound by precedent. First, it's to understand that spirit, the creator, God, the infinite, whatever you want to call it, is actually principle. It's like electricity. It is, and it has laws, and it behaves predictably once you work it and once you start to understand it. And God is that principle, predictable, and a power and a force that is invisible but can be worked with and is within you. And it's not bound by precedent, which means It's like stepping into the river. It's brand new every moment. And it's ever expanding, and it's always continuing to grow and be more. And so if things are staying the same because you believe whatever has happened to you in the past or what might happen to you in the future is a given, it's only because you've chosen it to be so. Because principle, the energy of life, is always saying yes to you. So if you're saying, I want to repeat last year, I want to repeat those thoughts again, I want to repeat X, then you're forcing it to be the same, and yet it's never really the same. Why not say, I'm open to a new way of being, a way that is light and loving and compassionate and joyful and peaceful and beautiful and invigorating and perhaps positively challenging and full of growth and vitality and youth and brilliance and beauty. Why not? So what are spiritual principles anyways? If we talk about principle as being I don't want to use the word guaranteed, but predictable perhaps, provable perhaps. Spiritual principles are ideas and concepts that are always true, regardless of time or circumstances. Sometimes it's called truth with a capital T. You've heard that perhaps. Unrelated to a specific religion or creed, they are unchanging laws of the energetic universe. Can you think of a spiritual law, spiritual principle? Thoughts in mind produce after their kind, cause and effect, the law of attraction. Many of them, right? The law of reciprocal activity. What I put out, I get back. You can build your life around these principles because you can count on their predictability. And I invite you to play with it. Prove it to yourself. So some examples include the universe doesn't know what's going to happen until you make up your mind. Because it's at the point of where you are. All that power, all that energy is right where you are. And the universe isn't saying, oh, well, I've planned your life ahead for the next 3 decades. No, the universe is saying, what am I saying yes to? Who are you being? Who are you creating this life for? You? Someone else? Doesn't really matter because it begins with you. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are. God or love is all there is another one. That one took a while for me to get. I'm very visual, so when I'd close my eyes, I'd imagine that I was kind of like a spot in this endless field of loving energy. And that I could imagine being God or spirit. So what is it for you? How can you embody this idea that God is all there is? There is always more than enough. That's another principle. Boy, sometimes in my life that hasn't felt like it was true, and yet it is. I was just limiting how it needed to show up. I had expectations on what it needed to look like. What you focus on expands, like Bruce was saying. Principle is not bound by precedent. You're only limited by your own limiting thoughts, your own limiting beliefs. The entire universe is conspiring for my good. I like that one. That was a new one that I had learned on my spiritual journey. I thought I was fighting with life for a while. And yet when I think about it conspiring for my good, then I start looking at even the negative experiences and I think, something good is unfolding from this. I don't know what it is. Everything you see is a reflection of who you are. Ooh, that was a big frog to swallow, that one. And yet it is. So when I see you and I say, wow, are you ever beautiful? I'm seeing the beauty in me, reflected in you, reflected back to me. Because the invisible comes first. So it's never too late and it's never too soon, because the invisible comes first. So I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. And just take a deep breath and just let go of any whirling thoughts that you have with your exhale. And just get centered. And in your mind's eye, I want you to bring your attention to your heart center. And as you're breathing, imagine that your heart is actually doing the breathing. And as you do, ask yourself from this place, what is love? Now ask yourself, allow me to experience this love in a way that is really moving and mystical. Show me what it means to be one with everything. And as you continue to imagine your heart doing the breathing, scan your life at the moment. Your home, the favorite places that you go, what you shop for, how you get around, some of your favorite foods. One of the most beautiful conversations that you've had in recent times. And now imagine a blank slate full of possibility. And ask yourself inside, what's mine to do right now as the hands and the feet of this love, this expression of beauty that I am? What is mine to do? And take a moment now to bring yourself back to the room, back to this place. Recognizing that you have tangibly worked with the invisible in this moment. I am the world as I improve my state of mind by embracing the unlimited potential of infinite reality. Everything is blessed. Would you like to say that with me? I am the world. As I improve my state of mind by embracing the unlimited potential of the infinite reality, everything is blessed. And so it is. I choose to live a life I'm proud of, and when I'm not, I have the courage to start over again. For there's room at the table for everyone.
To those living in the margins, there is room at the table for everyone. This is where it all hearted. To those living on the margins, there is room at the table for everyone. Let us sing the New Orleans. This is how it all begins. There is room at the table for everyone. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, there is room at the table for everyone. Here and now, we can be the beloved community. There is room at the table for everyone. For everyone. For everyone. Oh, yes.
Today. Don't all rush at once. Anyone online? Yeah, there's one online. Okay.
Okay, this is from Brenda, and she says she's working on the spiritual laws, which I see as universal and godly. Therefore, all comes from this, the universal healing powers and love.
I have an animal sitting beside me today. And while we were doing all this, I had my hand on her paw and she didn't move. There was quite a connection there. Spirit came through. So dog is God backwards.
Guys are deep this morning.
Bruce.
Well, first of all, it was a splendid sermon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I also want to wish all the single parents out there who have to be both mother and father. It's hard to be both. So I want to bless you also. Thank you.
All right, thanks everyone. I'm taking away the last section of the poem by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I hope you have the courage to start over again. And I intend to use that word splendor throughout this week. And finally, this is interesting. I like that you explain what principle means, because I've seen that so many times. And that it is true that God is not bound by precedent, which takes me back to having the courage to start over again. Thank you. That was wonderful. And now let's turn our attention to conscious giving. Your giving allows us to be supported financially and to be able to broadcast this message and all the other work that we do in our community. And so you may send us an e-transfer to admin@unityspiritualcenter.com or make checks payable to Unity Spiritual Center. So let us show appreciation for what we have received and what we are giving by saying the affirmation together. Divine love that I am blesses all I give and all I receive. And as always, please remember to subscribe and click the notification bell so you always know what we're doing.
So this is a song that someone requested of me during their birthday at one of the retirement homes that I sang in. And I love it. You're all children, you're all singing this. Everything is beautiful in its own way, like a starry summer night on a snow-covered winter's day, and everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way.
close our minds. We must let our hearts be free. For every hour that passes by, we know the world gets a little bit older. It's time to realize that beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And everything is beautiful in its own way. Like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. Ah, sing it, children. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. We shouldn't care about the length of his hair, the color of his skin. Don't worry about what shows from without, but the love that lives within. We're gonna get that all together now. Everything's gonna work out fine. Just take a little time to look at the good side, my friend, and straighten it out in your mind. And everything is beautiful in its own way. Like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. Oh, sing it, children. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. One more time, everybody. Everything is beautiful in its own way. Like a starry summer night or a snow-covered winter's day. One more time. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. Under God's heaven, the world's gonna find a way. It's true.
Oh, it is true. And so as we think about the world, our lives, and everything that's going on, let's remember this truth by saying this prayer together. The light of God surrounds you. I am the light. The love of God enfolds you. I am the love. The power of God protects you. I am the power. The presence of God watches over you. I am the presence. Wherever you are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. And today is potluck for those of you that are here. For those of you at home, I hope you enjoy a really nice lunch. And let's have our final song. Ain't no stopping us now.
Reverend Ann asked for this one. I love it. I remember my disco days. I used to dance with my sister. We would party. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the way. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. There's been so many things that held us down. But now it looks like things are finally coming around, yeah. I know we've got a long, long way to go. Where it'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting ourselves together. We're polishing up our acts. Well, if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Yeah. Don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. Yeah. I want y'all to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. You know, I know someone has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go, and we're end up, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting ourselves together. We're punching up our acts well. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you'll refuse to be held down anymore. Yeah. Don't you let nothing, nothing stand in your way. Yeah. I want y'all to listen, listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Come on. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now.
Great job. So thank you for joining in again. It's my absolute pleasure to be here with you today, and have a wonderful week, and remember, I love you. Bye for now.